this place we're staying, isn't it fabulous? I tell you, they take care of everything. It is unbelievable how fabulous this place is in taking care of you and taking care of everything that we need to do and be ready to do it, and us being here and wherever. Excuse me, I wanted to break in on that, to mention that so that they'll know that it was very, very, very much appreciated. And listen, y'all get ready. We'll just go ahead and start.
Is this on?
Yes.
I'm Bill Wayne. I was a PFC. I wasn't an officer, and I remember going into the beach as we landed. They were supposed to make a left flank, and we were going to open the back end. We were in amphibious tractors. We were the last wave of amphibious tractors going into the beach, and I think it's the 10th wave. Some say the 11th, some the 12th, but it is one of those waves. And when the cleats hit the sand, why the coxswain opened the back end of the ramp out on the back of the amphib tractor, and said, "Everybody out!" And as I understand it, Lieutenant Wells went over the front. Well, most of us went over the back and up to our waist in water. And I think I hit the deck 2 or 3 times before I ever got out of the water. As soon as we landed, as soon as the cleats hit, I remember the bullets ricocheted. They were off the turrets on the front of the amphib tractor. You can ding 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 ding. That was when we realized we were through playing, and we were going to have us a fight. It was very, very difficult to get across that beach because there were a lot of people on there because it was a terrorist, and you could hardly get over the top. And those that did, a lot of them didn't get much further. It was so soft that you could lay down and literally wiggle your way into it, which I did several times before we got over or off of the beach. I saw one mortar shell land within 3 feet of my head, and fortunately I was down like this, and it went up over the top of me. And I better not take all of the time here.
We got time element is the thing.
Me?
Yes.
I enlisted in the Marine Corps at age 17 when my buddy talked me into joining the Marines and said, "Come on, Bob, we will have some fun." And he ended up not even enlisting, so there I was on my way to the Pacific. My first time into the Pacific was aboard a interesting ship, a destroyer four-stacker from World War I. In fact, it was so old and rusty that every time they fired the 5-inch gun, it would start leaking. But a company or two of our Carlson Raiders, of which I was a member, went to Midway Island. The battle was being waged away from us with the Japanese Navy. We kept the island from being invaded, and that's why we were there, but we didn't do any fighting per se, just standing guard and hoping that they wouldn't come over to our part of the world. And the U.S. won this battle, and it was written up and photographed, and the Battle of the Pacific. The second time in combat with the Carlson Raider Battalion, we landed at Lunga Point on Solomon Island on Guadalcanal. Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah. Tail up.
on patrol to find the Japanese artillery in the mountains. We were in extremely dense jungle for 30 days, and lived on tea and rice, and we found the enemy and knocked out the big guns.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
All right,
Go ahead.
you want me to continue?
No,
No? Okay,
stand down.
stand down, I'll do it.
My name's Ken Espenes. I come from what we call God's country, La Crosse, Wisconsin. It's on the Mississippi. I was 17 years old when I enlisted. My father was in Greenland, so he couldn't stop me. And in those days, every young person felt the gung-ho spirit. They wanted to get in, they wanted to help win the war away from the Japs. Did my boot camp at San Diego, and then was assigned to Company E, the 28th Marines, 2nd Battalion, and sent out into the boondocks. We thought we were going to have barracks. No, we had tents. And we did various maneuvers throughout the summer. And as it got winter time, we boarded ship, and we had an operation that we knew we were going to be involved in, but we didn't know where. At least I didn't, because I was a lonely private. I wasn't informed till we got there.